Hey folks, Chaltu Yadeta here. Managing your money doesn't have to be a mystery, and it sure doesn't have to be scary. What if I told you that just 9 minutes from now, you could have a clear plan to take control of your money, avoid debt, and start building real wealth? Stick around, because today, I'm breaking down the exact steps to manage your personal finances like a pro. We're talking about taking charge, making smart choices, and building a life where money works for you, not the other way around. Let's be real for a second, folks. Money problems are no joke. They cause stress, they shatter dreams, and they can even wreak havoc on your health. It's like a weight around your neck, dragging you down day after day. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be this way. Managing your finances isn't about how much money you make. It's about how much you control what you have. Whether you're starting with a little or a lot, the principles are the same. It's about making wise choices, planning for the future, and refusing to let debt control your life. Think of it like this. Your money is a tool. You can use it to build the life you want, or you can let it slip through your fingers and leave you with nothing but regret. Imagine the peace of mind that comes with knowing you're in control of your money. Imagine the freedom of pursuing your dreams without being held back by debt. So, are you ready to ditch the financial stress and step into a brighter future? Then let's dive into the first step. Debt is a dangerous trap, my friends. It starts out innocently enough, maybe with a small loan or a credit card purchase, but before you know it, you're drowning in interest payments and late fees. The truth is, debt robs you of your future. Every burr you send to those credit card companies is a burr you can't use to invest in your dreams, your family, or your future. So how do you avoid these debt traps? It's simple. Live within your means. It's about setting a budget and sticking to it. It's about differentiating between your needs and your wants. By making conscious spending decisions, you can break free from the chains of debt and start building a solid financial future. Life is full of surprises, and not all of them are pleasant. That's why it's crucial to have a safety net in place, something to cushion the blow when unexpected expenses pop up. That's where an emergency fund comes in. Think of it as your financial peace of mind, a buffer between you and life's curveballs. Now, I'm not talking about stashing away a few hundred burr here and there. I'm talking about a real emergency fund, one that can cover 3 to 6 months of your essential expenses. This might seem like a daunting task, especially if you're already living paycheck to paycheck. But trust me, it's possible. Start by setting aside a small amount each month, even if it's just a few hundred burr. Gradually increase that amount as you're able. All right, folks, let's talk about building wealth. Now, when I say wealth, I'm not talking about Lamborghinis and private jets. I'm talking about financial security, peace of mind, and the freedom to pursue your passions without being chained to a paycheck. Here's the good news. Building wealth isn't about hitting the lottery or inheriting a fortune. It's about making small, consistent choices that add up over time. Think of it like planting a seed. You water it consistently, nurture it, and give it time to grow. The same principle applies to your finances. Start by investing early and often, even if it's just a small amount. Take advantage of compound interest, which is like magic for your money. Another key to building wealth is to diversify your investments. Explore different investment options like stocks, bonds, and real estate. You can't fix what you don't measure. If you're serious about taking control of your finances, you need to know where your money is going. It's time to face the music, folks. Now, I'm not suggesting you become a penny-pinching Scrooge. This isn't about deprivation, it's about awareness. When you track your spending, you'll be amazed at how those small, seemingly insignificant purchases can add up over time. The good news is, tracking your spending is easier than ever thanks to technology. Once you have a clear picture of your spending habits, you can start identifying areas where you can cut back and redirect that money towards your financial goals. All right, folks, let's talk about budgeting. Now, I know what you're thinking. Dave, budgeting is about as much fun as a root canal. But trust me, it doesn't have to be a painful experience. In fact, think of your budget as a financial roadmap, guiding you towards your goals and helping you avoid those nasty financial potholes along the way. Now, there are tons of different budgeting methods out there, but one of my favorites is the 50-30-20 rule. It's simple, it's effective, and it works. Here's how it works. You allocate 50% of your after-tax income to your needs, 30% to your wants, and 20% to savings and debt repayment. Needs are your essentials, things like housing, food, transportation, and utilities. By following this simple rule, you'll ensure that you're taking care of your essential expenses while still allowing yourself some fun money and prioritizing your financial goals. Debt is a financial drain, folks. It sucks the life out of your income and keeps you trapped in a cycle of payments. But here's the good news: you can break free. If you're serious about achieving financial freedom, you need to make debt repayment a top priority. And when I say attack your debt, I mean go after it with a vengeance. Start by creating a debt snowball. List all your debts from smallest to largest, regardless of interest rates. Then focus all your extra money on paying off the smallest debt first, while making minimum payments on the rest. Once that first debt is gone, take the money you were paying on it and add it to the payment for the next smallest debt. Keep rolling that snowball until all your debts are wiped out. The earlier you start saving and investing, the more time your money has to grow. It's like planting a tree. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Now you might be thinking, Dave, I can barely make ends meet. How am I supposed to save and invest? But here's the thing, you don't need a lot of money to get started. Even just a small amount, invested consistently over time, can grow into a substantial nest egg thanks to the power of compound interest. So, how do you get started? It's simple. Automate your savings. Set up a system where a certain amount of money is automatically transferred from your checking account to your savings or investment account each month. You won't even miss it. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, so it's crucial to have a plan in place to protect yourself and your loved ones. That's where insurance comes in. Now, I know insurance can seem like a complicated and confusing topic, but it's essential for mitigating financial risk. Think of insurance as a safety net that protects you from the financial burden of unexpected events. There are different types of insurance, each designed to protect you from specific risks. Health insurance protects you from the potentially devastating costs of medical emergencies. Life insurance provides financial support to your loved ones in the event of your death. And disability insurance replaces a portion of your income if you become unable to work due to illness or injury. Boom! In just 9 minutes, you've got a roadmap to financial freedom. We talked about why financial management matters, how to avoid debt traps, and the importance of building security. You learned how to grow your wealth, track your spending, budget like a boss, and kill debt fast. And we wrapped up by discussing the importance of saving and investing early and protecting your future. Now take action. Pick one step to start today. Don't let this information just sit there. Choose one thing from this video and commit to taking action. Remember, even small steps in the right direction can lead to big results over time.